So rising home price and the relentless mortgage interest rate have made the real estate market very tight for home buyers in today's world. So I was having a conversation with a potential client of mine that I shared an article that was published by Realtor.com stating that now is the best time to buy a home. In today's video, we'll discuss 4 reasons why I agree with that article that now is the best time to buy a home. My name is Daniel Koumou. I'm a local realtor with NAS Group at Keller Williams Realty. Welcome back to my channel. The tips of today is the 4 reasons why now is the best time to buy a home. Though the interest rate might be high, now is definitely the best time to buy a home. Coming on number 1, first reason why now is a good time to buy a home. As I explained to the client, with the mortgage rate going up, we have seen a housing inventory rise as well too. What did that give to you in return as a buyer? The rise on home inventory gives you as a buyer many options and many choices to choose from that you didn't have back in 2021 post-COVID, where as soon as the home hit the market, it's gone under contract. So in today's market, with the rise on inventories, you have many options, you have choice to choose, and for that reason I believe now is a good time to buy a home. Second reason why I believe now is a good time to buy a home, the ability to negotiate. Okay, as I mentioned to you earlier, having been in the market where we have a rise in inventories, a lot of sellers are now more open to negotiate on many things such as your price point, closing costs, and many other features that you can negotiate on, repairs and many other things. So having the ability to negotiate into this market give you a buyer some type of control over the real estate market that you didn't have then post-COVID. So the ability to negotiate into this market is key for you to consider entering the real estate market if you're one that is still on the sideline. Third reason why I believe now is the best time to enter the real estate market as a buyer. With the rise of inventory, a lot or many sellers are pressured to decrease the price. So I was reading an article that stated that almost 28% of active listings have gone through a price decrease. A lot of sellers are pressured to resist the price. A lot of sellers are pressured to do a lot of price reduction. So what did that give you in return as a buyer is it lets you know that some of these sellers are open to negotiate on the price point, and they are open to negotiate on the list price. So it is nowhere that is my price, I'm not taking a penny off. No, most of these sellers now are subject to price negotiation. In return, it makes you a buyer, you have more control, you have more power to negotiate on purchase price. So just because of that, I believe now is a good time for you, a buyer, to enter the real estate market. Now, last reason, number 4, and last but not least, the main reason why I believe now is the best time to enter the real estate market is just as speaking of competition, you have less competition. I recall being in real estate in 2021, 2022, where we have buyers that couldn't even compete because they're getting financing. You are faced with you are in a market where we have larger investors with cash money, some of the Wall Street investors that in some instances over asking price, over list price on some of the home, leaving buyers with financing in the dust. So in today's market, some of those buyers are not even in the picture. So you as a buyer, you have less to compete against. You have more time to now negotiate. You have time to present an offer that you are comfortable with. Where back then, you just have to do what you got to do to get a home. Otherwise, you have so many competition that you can't even stand a chance. So less competition in today's market. A lot of sellers are pressured to lower the price point. You have the ability to negotiate, and the rise on inventory gave you many options. So those are the 4 main reasons why I believe that if you are a buyer on the sidelines still thinking of entering the real estate market, now is the best time to get in the real estate market. I hope this video was helpful. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button, send me feedback on how I did, what are your thoughts on my opinion. Would love to talk to you. My information is in the description, and I will talk to you next week. We'll see you next week for the next video on real estate tips. Bye bye.